A 19-year-old pleaded guilty this morning for starting a house fire in Green Valley Ranch that killed 5 family members. Gavin Seymour is the second of 3 suspects to plead guilty in this case.
This plea agreement comes more than 3 years now after that fire. Crime and Justice reporter Kelly Rinke was inside the courtroom today. And Kelly, this defendant really tried to throw out a key piece of the evidence in the case against him.
Yes, Gavin Seymour took his fight all the way to the Colorado Supreme Court. He and his attorney lost in October. The court ruled a Google search warrant that helped police identify their 3 suspects could be used in a trial. Inside courtroom 5A in Denver, a resolution came before a judge. Cameras were kept outside as now 19-year-old Gavin Seymour pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. He accepted responsibility for setting a Green Valley Ranch home on fire in 2020, killing 5 members of the Joel family. The youngest was only 6 months old.
And from the prosecution's point of view, now they have 2 witnesses to testify against the remaining defendant.
Seymour is the second defendant to plead guilty. Dylan Siebert pleaded guilty more than a year ago, also for second-degree murder. Kevin Buey, the third defendant, will be in court in February. Investigators believe the teens targeted the wrong house to get revenge for a stolen phone.
Law enforcement has to be pretty much satisfied that they've gotten justice so far.
9 News legal expert Scott Robinson says Seymour's deal made him eligible for parole 10 years earlier. The agreement happened months after the Colorado Supreme Court upheld a key piece of evidence. Police found their suspects after getting a search warrant for Google to turn over data for people who searched the home's address.
By the Supreme Court upholding the search, the attorneys for this defendant, Seymour, apparently felt that pleading to second-degree murder and being eligible for parole at 30 years beats being eligible for 40 years on a first-degree murder life without parole sentence.
The courtroom will fill again on March 15th, when Seymour is expected to be sentenced. Family and victims were not inside the courtroom today. They all tuned in virtually. Seymour was originally charged with 60 counts. All of those were dismissed, and he pleaded guilty to an additional count of second-degree murder.
All right, Kelly, thank you for following this case.